Click on any area of the radar map to snap the map directly to that area. The plus and minus buttons in the bottom left allow you to zoom. Your region capital is the central city for control. The Government Details panel gathers together. The Taxes tab allows adjustment of taxation. The Trade tab, the National Summary tab, is
Evet lordum.
Troops can be stationed inside us. This tab shows all units available for recruitment in the selected town, city, port, army or fleet. Right-click. The construction of a farm will increase the growth of the population in a region. As population grows, more towns will appear, enabling construction of a building infrastructure. A fleet without ports do not just facilitate overseas trade. Upgrading to a dockyard also allows naval vessels to be built. The advent of vineyards has turned wine production from a small-scale cottage industry to a major source of trade income. Develop vineyards in those regions where grapes naturally grow due to climate. Upgrading the road system within a region will increase its trade capability. Better quality roads also allow armies to march further within a turn. An army without a general can have a brigadier promoted directly from its ranks. Simply select any unit and click on the promotion button to the right of the review panel. An additional general's bodyguard unit will be created, the cost being deducted directly from your treasury.
Efendim, emirleriniz? Evet. Vakit kaybetmeden.
Obedience to the system of government within a nation is measured in public order. This panel enables you to view the state of diplomatic. Now this panel, once researched, a technology can be offered to another nation. Money can be offered to or demanded of another nation as reparations for war, tribute to avoid attack, or as an act of goodwill. Use the arrow buttons to enter an amount and click on the appropriate checkbox in order to select. What one nation thinks of another is characterized by diplomatic relations. Very friendly. If you want to concentrate solely on the business. Right-click to move your army to any part of the highlighted area. Attack by... Your nation could be making more money through trade. instigate diplomacy to make... This panel is used to research new technologies that will enable your nation to gain advantage over its rivals. To begin, simply select the item. In order to gain... Winning a battle, following a very large army or navy spread over 2 or more unit stacks may not be able to fight as a single force. A nation can field a maximum of 20 units on the battlefield at one time. In this instance, additional units arrive for battle piecemeal, joining the fray to reinforce units that have been routed or destroyed. Battle statistics are displayed here, along with a breakdown of the condition of each surviving unit in your army or navy. The button on the right-hand side breaks the statistics down to a per-unit level.
İleri marş.
When attacking a fort, upgrade ports to dockyards for the ability to construct bigger and better fleets. Fleets can also be made stronger by merging them together as you would armies. Simply select a fleet and then right-click on another that you wish to merge with. The grey pips in the public order section of this panel represent state repression, either from your government type or via intimidation from garrisoned units. Whilst it's useful to keep the population in order, rebellion following your army has successfully occupied a port belonging to the enemy. While the siege lasts, their food supply will be affected. Trade cannot pass through it, and no ships can be constructed there.
Filo hazır. Biz sadece bir filoyuz, ordu değil. Emirleriniz? Filo hazır.
Allah'ın izniyle yapılacak. Evet. Talimatınızı bekliyorum.
The overall happiness of a population is split between the ruling class and lower orders, with different factors contributing to the happiness level of each. Rebellion becomes a risk when part of the population is so unhappy that state repression can no longer contain public disorder. Always try to ensure that public order values remain positive.
Hazırlanın.
Evet, vakit kaybetmeden.
Evet.
This piece cannot move any further now. It will be available again next turn. You have selected a time.
Deniyorum.
There has been an eruption of national pride in your home region following your victories on the field of battle. Every time a battle is won, or a territory conquered, the populace become more fervent in their support of the war. It is possible to take a fort or city without risking a pitched battle. A patient general can throttle the fight out of the defenders by laying siege for several turns. This is time-consuming, but eventually hunger or an angry populace will force a surrender.
Marş! Evet efendim. Bayrağı çekin. Lordum. Savaşa hazırlanın. Kuşatma başlasın. Yerinizi bırakın. Tedarik arayın. Efendim. Saldırın.
Unhappiness is the first. This tab shows all existing buildings in the select.
Efendim, emirleriniz? Hazırlanın. İleri marş. Çadır kuruyorum. Evet lordum, hazırlanın. Marş.
This panel gives you important information about a particular unit type: number of men, recruitment and upkeep costs, experience, statistics, special abilities, and a detailed description.
Hazırlanın.
Savaş yerlerine çarpışmaya hazırlanın.
Size nasıl hizmet edebilirim? Başka ne yapabilirim?
Emirleriniz?
Clicking on the sabotage button means your agent will attempt to damage a building upon arrival at his destination. As with all subterfuge actions, there is a percentage chance of success, and failure may mean capture and execution. This panel gives information about how a building's effects work in the game, along with a detailed description of its function. Some buildings allow you to construct other, more advanced ones, so it's worth reading all the information here and checking the building browser.
Hazırım.
Rioting has broken out in this region as the lower orders have become too unhappy. You must either appease the rioters by lowering taxes or send in the troops to put them down. Whatever you do, act quickly before the riot becomes a rebellion.
Yerleşim yeri
Evet
kuşatıldı.
efendim.
İleri marş. Daha fazla ilerleyemem. Arzunuz nedir? Efendim, emirleriniz? Bayrağı çekin. Hazırlanın. Savaşa hazırlanın.
Emirleriniz?
Kuşatma başladı.
When all nations but one know about a new technology or idea, it becomes common knowledge. A nation lagging behind will eventually find out what everyone else knows, although it may be too late to use the information to their advantage.
Yerleşim yeri kuşatıldı.
Evet efendim. İleri marş.
Kuşatma başladı.
Sessizce bekliyorum.
There is unused land suitable for plantations in this region. Building plantations here will increase your nation's export capacity, improving income through international trade.
Hazırlanın.
Efendim.
Marş. Sola marş. Yerleşim yeri kuşatıldı. Kuşatma başladı. Emirleriniz için hazırız. Kuşatma başlasın. Birlikleri savaşa hazırla. Efendim, emirleriniz? Marş! Hazırlanın! Efendim!
Denizlerin hakimi biziz. Baş üstüne efendim. Yelken açın. Gemi emirleriniz kaptanım.
Savaşa hazırlanın!
Emirleriniz.
there are naturally occurring resources in this region that are not currently being exploited. Development in these areas now will increase your nation's trade income later.
Emirleriniz gölge gibi.
Efendim. İleri marş.
Planning your construction needs is essential to a successful empire. Buildings of education further the research and acquisition of new technology. Industrial buildings facilitate trade and return income. Barracks increase the numbers and quality of available units. Inns, theatres, etc. keep the population happy in the short term. This panel gives information about how a technology's effects work in the game, along with a detailed description of its function. Some technologies are essential for constructing certain buildings, so it's worth reading all the information here and checking the building browser.
Hazırlanın. Savaşa hazır. Saldırın. Birlikleri savaşa hazırla. Saldırın. Hazırlanın. Emriniz var mı? Marş. Hazırım ve emirlerinizi bekliyorum. İleri marş. İleri marş. Bekliyorum. Efendim, emirleriniz? Efendim, hazırlanın. Marş. Hazırım ve emirlerinizi bekliyorum. Eğitim geçin onları. Zafer! Marş! Efendim, emirleriniz? Lordum, ezin onları hepsini. Çok fazla şey istiyorsunuz. Savaşa hazırlanın. İleri marş.
Oh, there are naturally occurring resources in this region that are not currently being exploited. Falling behind in the race for knowledge. Technology can be stolen by sending researchers to the educational buildings of your rivals and selecting the item you want to steal in the same way as you would conduct research. However, getting caught has repercussions.
Hurra! Hurra! Saldırın! Sola marş! Dur! Hazırım. Sola marş! Çadır kurun! Efendim? Efendim, emirleriniz?
Mines facilitate the harvesting of underground resources, such as gold, silver, iron, and precious gems, for both manufacturing and trade purposes.
Evet. Baş üstüne.
There are naturally occurring resources in this region that are not currently being exploited. Development in these areas now will increase your nation's trade income later.
Majesteleri, hazırım efendim, emirlerinizi bekliyorum. Bayrağı çekin.
Military access is a symbol of trust between two nations and can be granted for a limited or indefinite time using the checkboxes provided. Requests for access between allied nations are more likely to be. Colonial plantations provide tradable goods for shipping back to your home region, the quantity of which is dependent on the type of plantation and its building level. Spices, tobacco, tea, cotton, coffee, and sugar can all be grown from plantations.
Efendim. Zafer bizim. As your population level increases, villages will grow into towns, enabling the construction of buildings for improving income, happiness, military or research capabilities. In Empire Total War, buildings are spread throughout a region in towns, ports and cities. Hashishim are assassins and spies. You can move your Hashishim by right-clicking on any part of the highlighted area. He will move within the extent of it, but no further in one turn. Right-click on a character, use this panel. Clicking on the Assassinate button means your agent will attempt to kill another agent upon arrival at his destination. As with all subterfuge actions, there is a percentage chance of success, and failure may mean capture and execution.
Emirleriniz için hazırız.
Oh, there are naturally occurring resources in this region that are not currently. Note that agents cannot be recruited as a unit might be. They are automatically spawned. In the case of gentlemen and scholars, the rate of this spawning is dependent on the level of the educational buildings, such as universities, within your empire. For rakes, hashishin and thuggies, the rate of spawning is linked to the level of entertainment buildings, such as taverns, within your empire.
Hazırlanın. Emriniz var mı? Marş. Evet. Saldırın. Bayrağı çekin.
Suikastçı hazır. Karanlık
Hizmetinizdeyim. Birlikleri savaşa hazırla. Efendim. Majesteleri, hazırım ve emirlerinizi bekliyorum. Efendim, emirleriniz? Hazırım ve emirlerinizi bekliyorum. Bayrağı çekin. Yerleşim yeri kuşatıldı. Hazırım. İleri marş. Kuşatma başladı. Yerleşim yeri...
Do not concentrate the construction of military buildings within a single region. Spread out to ensure the availability of troops during an invasion.
Lordum.
Emirlerinizi yerine getirmeye hazırım.
Size nasıl hizmet edebilirim? Başka bir arzunuz var mı?
Rioting has broken out in this region as the lower orders have become too unhappy. You must either appease the rioters by lowering taxes or send in the troops to put them down. Whatever you do, act quickly before the riot becomes a rebellion.
Emirleriniz için hazırız. Hizmetinizdeyim. Saldırın! Yerleşim yeri kuşatıldı. Kuşatma başladı. Hurra, hurra! Lordum. Marş. Ek emriniz var mı?
Yeni hedef var mı? Mezar kadar sessiz. Gizlenmeye gidiyorum.
Marş. Majesteleri.
Efendim?